This is number 8, or today's video. Um, didn't do it I didn't do it yesterday, as I said in the video that I uploaded this morning. I've just been in a really weird mood, and I still can't figure it out today. Managed to sort out the fish tank. I'm very happy with that. I managed to get all of the levels where they should be, so I'm over the moon with that. It doesn't smell. My fish are now being a little bit more boisterous, so everything is working out pretty well. Dog's still driving me nuts. I've got to organise taking them for a bath. I've got more of the bike stripped down. I've got the fuel tank off. Rear fender off, and a few other little bits and pieces. And I'm noticing that there is a lot of wiring that has just been there's issues with the wiring and how it's been protected. So I'm just going to continue picking away at that for the next couple of days. I'm going to head off soon to go and check on the old boys Xbox. Yeah, I still can't figure out this mood. Fairly tired. Starting to feel it now. I haven't spent any time on the way. I'll probably do that when I come back. I'll probably take a break for the day from the bike. I'll just kind of tidy it up so that the missus doesn't rip me a new one when she gets home. I'm very lucky to have her. There was a memory on Facebook yesterday that I'd forgotten about. I didn't say anything to my partner. I didn't share it. But yeah. That memory was from a year or two ago. I'll get the exact date. I'll tell you in a second. In a nutshell, we were engaged. We were planning our wedding. We'd started arguing, much like I was with my ex-wife, over every little detail. I wasn't working, was just making it very difficult trying to come up with money. It got to a point where we needed to get away from each other, which is when I went up to Northam and did the work that I was doing, working at Fremantle Milk and working as a shearer's rouseabout. Hang on a sec, where are we? Data 1. Four years ago. There you go. Memory's just not what it used to be. Thank fuck for Facebook and coming up with on this day. I called the wedding off because I didn't want. I tried talking to my partner and said that we needed to postpone it, and we needed to get into counselling. We needed to do that ASAP, and we needed to fix this because I'm not prepared to go for round 2 of arguing every day, and then 9 months later I'm moving out. That's not to say that somewhere down the road that I won't pop the question again. At this very second, I can honestly say I'm not in the right headspace. I have a lot to fix about myself. And once this workers' comp stuff is, kind of behind me, and I'm able to start moving forward, and my partner and I are very slowly, we're still having days where we're snapping at each other, and that comes down to a lack of communication on both sides. I'm not blaming her completely. I am probably the biggest instigator for not talking. Yeah, I'm very much trying to sort this shit out on my own, and it's very difficult when I've got all of these emotions bottled up. When I don't take my medication, my emotions, I have zero control. The incident that prompted me into agreeing with the doctors, we were having an argument over, I don't even remember what we were arguing over, but it was getting to the point where I was ready to top myself, she was ready to top herself. We were just going and going and going and going around in circles. And every time that I tried to put some space between us so I could try and calm down, that's something that I've learnt over the last few years, is that I'm not one to really argue anymore. I can't sit there and compute the argument at a million miles an hour, which most women can. I've taken after my father, where I need time to let it sink in, let it compute. When I'm frustrated, I can't vocalize my emotions. So I just get angry and I start slamming things. I've never raised my hand to her. What I did do, though, is I put my head into the bathroom door. I headbutted that several times, slamming the door into my head because I just could not control myself. And then when I went out to the shed, I went to go and jump on my motorcycle and ride off, which was a really dumb idea to begin with. I can admit that now. I thought that it was the best thing for me to just get on the bike and get the fuck out of there. Put some space between us. I ended up breaking one of the, I guess the whiskey glasses. She got me, she got me that when we were in Bundaberg, and I ended up breaking it. Slicing my hand at the same time. We both agreed that something had to give, so that was when I made the decision to take the day off from work. I went to the doctor, and I turned around and said to him that I need help. That was when I started the fluoxetine. At that stage, I was still struggling to sleep, and I still struggle. If I don't take the Seroquel at night, I do not sleep. It was very difficult on the cruise when I stopped taking the medication, because all I wanted to do was sleep, because that's all that there was to do, was either sleep, eat, smoke, or watch TV, and you get bored very quickly. And then coming back and starting the medication again, I realised how much I was on edge the entire cruise, which explained why we were arguing quite a lot, because I'm still unable to vocalise. I'm still learning. It's very difficult to admit. I'm a very proud person. and I don't like admitting flaws. I joke about my flaws. That's how I got the nickname that I did. Yeah, I'm not happy being that person anymore. I'm doing my best with the amount of sessions that I'm able to have with the psychologist, to learn how to dive into what is eating at me, and I'm feeling like this diary is helping. I'm able to express what it is that's going on with me. So yeah, I'm in a very strange place at the moment. I don't know whether it's fatigue or whether it's just build up of stress, knowing what's coming up in the few weeks with work cover. How I was extremely stressed when I was at work cover the other day. I'm probably still sitting at about that same level. I don't like it. I don't like feeling like this. However, it is what it is. I can only do so much. Yeah. I prefer to be in a better place, but I can't have a good day every day. I've had a few shit days. My partner wanted me to. There was an invite to have pizza with her mum and one lot of her nieces and nephew. However, I'm due to have a Skype with my mum and dad tonight. I spoke to my mum, not yesterday, the day before. They've just come back from holiday. And yeah, so I'm going to have a chat with them over Skype tonight. So I'm going to end this one here. If I can think of anything else that I want to throw up, I might throw it up in a shorter video. I'm trying to keep these short and sharp. But as I said, I can't guarantee it. If they're too long, let me know. This is still very early days. If there's anything that you'd like me to talk about, please let me know. I really want feedback to find out what people are thinking when they watch these. The whole idea of doing them is the social anxiety that I have. By doing this and putting it out in public, I have no control over who's watching it to an extent. And this whole self-doubt and feelings that I'm having, I want to conquer that problem. The same way that I conquered my fear of heights was jumping off of ladders for fun. Didn't always turn out that way, but yeah. So I'm putting myself in the fire doing this, and I'd really appreciate any feedback that you guys have. Yeah, let me know. Until then, I will talk to you guys tomorrow when I do part 9. Until then, thanks for watching.